Hey guys, I'm Sabrina, one of the instructors here at Beach Pilates, and today I'm coming at you with a little bit of a warm-up sequence, a little dynamic stretch flow to get you moving and grooving before you jump into one of the workouts here on our virtual library, or your own workout. Maybe you're going out for a run or a hike or going cycling through the neighborhood. Just a nice way to kind of wake up your body and your brain before you jump in. So to get us started, we're going to do some cross-lateral patterning. Opposite hand to opposite heel. I'm thinking about squeezing the backs of my knees here, waking up my hamstrings. My chest is going to stay upright the whole time, and I'm trying to connect hand to heel with every kick. Think about squeezing through the bum just a little bit, creating a little bit of opening through the fronts of the hips and the quads. Give me 4, 3, 2, same thing right in front of the body. My heels are coming up and across. I'm thinking about keeping my hands at about belly button height. I'm trying to avoid dropping my hands to my feet. It's about the feet coming up instead of the hands going down. For another 4, 3, 2, just give me a high knee march. Can we bring the fingers to the low belly here, toning into those lower abdominals, and just trying to wake them up a little bit. From here, I'm gonna add a little external rotation. So I'm taking my march and adding a big circle through my thighs. And as I do this, I'm going to start to walk back on my mat. So I have the entire length of my mat in front of me. I'm parking both of my feet on the ground, chin to chest. I curl forward here, softening into my knees. Walk my hands out to a plank. If I need to modify, I can always drop the knees. Walking my hands back to my toes. Soft knees as I curl all the way back up to standing. 2 more times. Chin to chest, curl forward. Walk your hands out. Find your plank position or your modified plank. Walk your hands back to your toes. Come all the way up to standing. And then last time as you curl forward, walk it out. Hold that plank for a split second, and then slowly walk your hands back to your toes. Come all the way up to standing. This time we're going to stay down. Curl forward. Walk out to your plank. Keep your plank. Pick up your bum. Down dog or a pike position, and then return to your plank again. I'm exhaling, lifting through my low belly, inhaling as I pull forward into my plank. Just a few more here, warming up the shoulders. And if you need to modify this, you could also do modified plank towards a shell stretch or a child's pose, back to your modified plank, back to your shell stretch or child's pose. Good. From here, let's all meet in downward facing dog. Right leg up to the sky. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Rotate your body, turn to face the right thigh. Drop the right hand down. Step back, down dog. Left foot goes up. Step it to the outside of the left hand. Rotate, turn the chest to face the left leg. Drop the left hand, step back, and then just alternate through. Right foot, twist, hand down, step back, left foot steps forward, I twist, hand down, step back. Now take these at your own pace. If you'd like to go a little faster, you can. If you're feeling a little tight and a little rigid, you might want to hang out in that lunge for a breath or two before you switch out. And really, you could do as many of these as you like because they feel so good. P.S. If this feels like it's too much pressure on the arms or the wrists, we can also modify by taking it to a standing position, stepping back, twisting, stepping in, stepping back, twisting, and stepping back in again. And that way you don't have so much weight on the hands. Anyway, give me 4 more lunges here, meaning 2 more on each leg. Things should be getting warm. My face should be getting rosy. It's happening. And then the next time you're in your down dog, we're going to hold it. Start to walk your hands back to your toes. Let your heels fall to the floor. Hands on the floor if you can get them there. And just bend the knees and extend. Think about your bum touching the wall behind you, and then your bum touching the sky. I like to really focus on pushing into my heels because that helps me activate through my hamstrings a little bit more. And then next time you bend those knees, stay down, lift your chest, regular squats, up and down. And feel free to take the feet a little wider apart. If that helps you feel a little safer, a little stronger, and if that gives you a little more depth in those squats. Depending on your knees, hips, and ankles, you might be able to bring your bum south of your knees. If it's available and it feels good, go for it. We're gonna add a hip hinge here. So what that means is I'm going to sit down into my squat, stand tall, hands on hips, fold forward, come up, and then sit back down again. So we're differentiating between a hinge pattern and a squat pattern. So hinge, I'm breaking at the hip. Squat, I'm literally dropping it like it's hot. Up and down. Let's do 2 more of each here. Hinge, stand, squat, stand. Last one, hinge, stand, squat, stand. We're gonna bring the feet a little closer together. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Zombie kicks here. Arms are long, legs are long, and I'm trying to use the low belly to create the lift through the thighs. Notice if you start to lean back. Notice if you start to hunch forward. Shoulders over hips, or it doesn't count. From here, you guys, park your feet. Squeeze through your bum, squeeze through your core. Start to windmill the arms. Big circles. Squeeze those fingertips together. Now, if you have shoulder or neck stuff going on, we can make this nicer by bending the elbows and just creating gigantic shoulders by reducing the amount of length in the arms. If you're still feeling good, we're gonna pause and change direction. So even if you're in the modifier section, you're just gonna go the other way with your circles. Squeeze the tushy, squeeze the thighs, press the feet into the floor. Abs are on, so we're trying to avoid that little salsa wiggle as we go through it. For 3, 2, bring your fingertips together here and rotate. So it's like you're playing peekaboo with the fronts of the shoulders, the heart, the navel, and the hips. Notice how one heel lifts up as I rotate. That means I'm not torquing through the knee. I'm rotating through the entire body. Once you start to feel good here, make it a little bigger, a little more dramatic. Try to get your heart to look at the wall behind you every time you twist. For 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it to center. Give me a little boxer's bounce. It's almost like you're doing the twist, but not really. Arms out in front, a ballistic chest stretch here. What makes it ballistic? It's the arms flying back in space. The most important part is the arms reaching as far back as possible, creating that sense of opening through the front of the shoulder. If you need to modify it, little toe taps are good too. For 4, 3, 2, last little bit, I promise. Zip the legs up, toe taps out to the side as the arms come right up overhead. So I'm keeping my arms as long as I can, and I'm trying to get my fingers to touch overhead. It's almost like I'm making snow angels, but I'm not. Okay, obviously we're just toning down a jumping jack here. For 3, for 2, very, very, very last one. And then drop the arms, shake everything out. Well done, you guys. You're all ready for whatever workout you're about to endeavor into. Have a great workout, and we'll see you next time.